What up? It's Zav. You already know. Why do commentators hate Ghosts? So if you follow Call of Duty on YouTube, you already know that most of the top commentators hate Ghosts. It's the most hated perk out. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about it. I like Scavenger personally, and the only thing I really find cheap is I'd say maybe Flak Jacket and Second Chance. Those are the only things I find cheap. But I understand why Flak Jacket is in the game, so it's not too cheap. But I'm gonna talk about why everybody hates Ghosts. So for one, Ghost goes against pretty much the smartest way to play the game, which is camping. I mean, camping is arguably the smartest way to play Call of Duty. It'll get you your kill streaks, it'll get you your kills, and it'll win you the game. Most of the time. And pretty much the best way to beat camping is to show up unannounced. To show up when the camper's not ready. I mean, a camper most likely is going to have some cover, going to be in a building, probably going to have flak jackets so you can't blow them up. So the best way to get them is to show up unannounced, and shoot them in the back. And the best way to do that is with Ghost. I mean, there's really nothing they can do about it. You walk in with Ghost and Hacker, and you can beat any camper in the game. Another reason why a lot of commentators hate Ghosts is Call of Duty kind of makes you pussy. As far as video gaming goes, Call of Duty pretty much makes you pussy. I mean, there's too many advantages. I come from a school of gaming where there was no mini map. I mean, I came up on GoldenEye, Red Faction 2, and then online gaming, Halo 2, and Killzone 1, and there really was no mini map. I mean, some of them had like radars to where you could see if a guy was around the corner or how close a guy was to you, but that's about it, just a motion detector. And Halo, anybody could pretty much get Ghost and get off the radar by squatting. So, I mean, Ghost was never been a problem for me because, well, I have 20/20 vision. I can see people and just shoot them. And that's kind of where the basis of first-person shooters started. So anybody who comes from that school of thinking can pretty much excel in the first-person shooter because, I mean, you learn to shoot people by sight. There was no mini-map. But now, there's mini-maps. There's, everybody's waiting around a corner for everybody else. There's radar, so people can sit in corners and wait for somebody to walk past and shoot them in the back. That's pretty much how Call of Duty is played. That's the best way to play Call of Duty. And most people say that it's overpowered. Well, the definition of overpowered in any game is pretty much if you have to use a perk or you have to prepare to fight against the perk, that defines it as overpowered. And Ghost really isn't overpowered. There's 4 things at least in this game that give you Ghost. There's Ghost, gives you Ghost. There's the SAM turret, gives the whole team Ghost. There's the counter UAV. I mean, there's a Strela missile launcher. I mean, there's a shitload of things in this game that can give you Ghost. There's a shitload of things again that can take you off the radar. I really don't understand where the hate comes from other than just whining. That's just something Call of Duty is like known for, whining motherfuckers. But like I said, with the whining, it's because these motherfuckers don't play any other games. Like, if you played any other games, you'd be good at shooters. Like, I played Killzone, I played Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Because of that, I'm good at shooters. I don't need to rely on any perks. I don't need to rely on Flak Jacket. I don't need to rely on Ghost. Honestly, relying on Ghost is a bad idea. It only does one thing, really. It takes you off the radar. There are way better perks to use. I mean, but this Hardline used to be the best perk until they nerfed it. But there are way better things to use than Ghost. It's really kind of a waste of a perk when you could just run a SAM turret or run a rocket launcher. And then there's the whole big problem with everybody camps and stares at the map. And this whole commentary is kind of boiling down to the problem with Ghost isn't Ghost, the problem with Ghost is campers. I mean, if people didn't camp so much, there'd be no problem with everybody wearing Ghost and getting off the radar to come find these people. But you know how it is, people camp, they stare at the map, and they wait for you to walk by. But me personally, I don't have that problem because I played with a bunch of video games that never had maps. And honestly, kill streaks are a luxury. I don't really see what the problem is with everybody thinking they deserve a chopper gunner, that they deserve a UAV. You don't deserve any of these things. Kill streaks are a luxury. And it's only right that there's a perk in the game that takes kill streaks away from you. Because, I mean, really, you're not supposed to have them. They're just a perk for the game. It's just something cool to have, extra added on. You're not supposed to have them. It's just, a fun add-on to the game. It makes Call of Duty fun. That's why people play Call of Duty, because it's kill streaks. I mean, that's just the edge that Call of Duty has on every other game. No one gives a fuck about other shooters because they don't have kill streaks. They don't have perks, and that's really the reason Call of Duty is the shit. And then I hear people say, well, Ghost is this huge problem and that it wasn't that huge of a problem in Modern Warfare 2. But nobody ran the UAV in Modern Warfare 2. Everybody's first perk, or everybody's first kill streak, was the fucking Predator missile. That's what everybody ran. Like, there was never a UAV in Modern Warfare 2. And honestly, you didn't need stopping power. Shit, fucking every gun in the game kills fast as shit. So you didn't need stopping power. You could run the TAR-21 all day, or the SCAR all day without stopping power. You can run the ACR at some points without stopping power. I mean, if you get shot at in Modern Warfare 2, you're done anyway. You're dead any fucking way. So who cares what you have? You can run cold-blooded all day and nobody was the wiser. And it really didn't matter. Nobody ran a fucking UAV. But I don't know. I mean, personally, in my opinion, cold-blooded was stronger than fucking Ghost. And plus it's in the second tier. I mean, Ghost really isn't that good. It's got a lot of contenders. It's got pretty much the strongest perk in Call of Duty and Black Ops, period, to fight with. Like, if you're not running Flak Jacket, you're fucking up. Because Flak Jacket is so good that snipers run it. Flak Jacket is so good that snipers will not run the ghillie suit and instead run Flak Jacket so they can avoid explosives. That's how good Flak Jacket is. And what I define as cheap isn't so much something that takes you off the radar or takes you out of the way of kill streaks, because, like I said, kill streaks are a luxury. To me, something that's cheap would be something that gave you an extra life. Like second chance, allowing you to live through a gunfight, you know, allowing you to get off the ground. Or something like Flak Jacket, which allows you to basically be immune, or almost immune to explosives. And what, there's a good 25% of the guns, of the weapons in the game are explosives. There's grenades, Semtex, there's explosive darts on crossbows, there's rocket launchers, there's C4. There's a shitload of explosives in the game, and they are a main weapon. And you spawn with that weapon. I mean, I could see if you spawn into the game with a UAV, and you deserve the UAV, but you don't. You don't spawn in with the UAV. You don't deserve a UAV. You're not supposed to have it. It's a perk. I mean, but it's not the same with grenades. With grenades, you spawn in, you're supposed to have grenades. Every shooter that's ever existed has grenades, and they're supposed to have them. They're an integral part of, you know, any shooter game. You're supposed to have grenades, you're supposed to have rocket launchers. You're supposed to have all of those things. And to me, Flak Jacket is kind of the same thing as saying, if there was a perk that said, you're immune to LMGs, or you're immune to sniper rifles. If there was a perk that said that shit, most people would say bullshit, but that's basically what Flak Jacket does. It makes you immune to a weapon that takes up 25% of the weapons in the game. So that's basically like being immune to LMGs. It's the same shit. But nobody complains about that because, you know, the top commentators don't complain about it. Because, well, Flak Jacket supports camping. You can camp all day. I got videos I'm going to probably load up that have me sitting in rooms with Flak Jacket, sitting, like, relaxing, surviving multiple explosions, and then waiting for guys to come in so I can shoot them. And there really isn't shit they can do about it. As a matter of fact, Fisticuffs has a video where he sits the whole game on jungle on top of the rock, shooting people with the G11 with Flak Jacket on, doing jack shit the entire game, but just showing how strong camping is with Flak Jacket. Like, he just displays it. You know what I'm saying? He's a major commentator. He doesn't camp. You know? Everybody knows that. But I mean, if you ever look on the channel and watch the video, he just shows you how strong camping with Flak Jacket can be. And really, the only way to stop that is Ghost and Hacker. That is the only way to stop. You know, that's the only way to stop camping with Flak Jacket. And that pretty much fills the definition of overpowered. Something that you either have to use or prepare to fight against. So I mean, I don't feel like Ghost fits that category. I feel like a lot of people are whining and overreacting over it. And personally, it fucks the game up. It fucks the game up for people who like the game. It fucks the game up for people that's new to the game. You know, and I don't know what other people think about it, but I think it's bullshit because, I mean, there's, like I said, there's 5 different things in the game that give you Ghost. So you don't need Ghost to have Ghost. You can have Scavenger and run Sam Turret and have Ghost. Now you have two top tier perks. But I don't know, me personally, I think Modern Warfare 3 is gonna be good. I played it at COD XP, and Assassin's okay. Well, no, Assassin's more than okay, because there's gonna be way more UAVs in the game than it is now. There's gonna be way more because there's a the support package allows you to not die and keep getting UAVs. So pretty much all you have to do is run low kill streaks with support and keep cycling them. You'll have UAVs all day. So I mean, assassin with the AA-12 is the shit. There's nothing like walking up on a guy who doesn't expect it, hit him with the AA-12. I mean, it's my fucking favorite, personally. And there's no better way to use a shotgun in Call of Duty other than with, you know, a perk that makes you invisible. Because, as we all know, assault rifles rule the game. I mean, they rule the fucking game. So, if you want to use a shotgun, you might want to use something that takes you off the radar or something that makes you fast. And Ghost or anything that takes you off the radar is pretty much the dominant rushing perk. I mean, it allows you to push through shit like nothing before. But shit, I mean, I don't know. Like, I come from a gaming background where there were no mini maps, there was no pussy shit. If people were camping, like people would call it, you get booted out of the game for camping. Where I come from. So, I mean, I don't know. Shit is different. You know, people in Call of Duty like to camp, and arguably it's the best way to play. I mean, every top commentator camps and hides outside of people's spawns and waits for them and stacks up kill streaks. I mean, but for some reason, everybody thinks Ghost is the overpowered perk, but I don't. I mean, hell, Vision beats Ghost any day. I mean, all you have to do is be able to see, and you can beat Ghost. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Ghost is overpowered? You think Flakjack is overpowered? You think camp is overpowered? You think it's wrong to have something that trumps camping? Or commentators just pussy little fucking whiny bitches? I don't know. I'm out.